Now, this illustration deals with the calculation based upon different size conductors in accordance with 314.16b1 through B5 as in boy. And now we're using table 314.16b because they're different size conductors, and we'd use the cubic inch rating, although some electricians just might make them all number 12. This is a decision of the electrician. But in this calculation, we're using different size conductors. And the problem has a question for us. What size square box with cable clamps is required for two number 14 AWGs, two number 12 AWGs with grounds, Romex cables, which is non-metallic sheath cable. It could say rope, it's just giving a trade name. And then what some folks, instead of calling it non-metallic sheath cable, they call it rope, that are spliced in the box between the panel board and the loads. So step one begins the count. So counting conductors, we're using the requirements of 314.16b1 through B5 as well as table 314.16b as in boy. We have two number 12s, HOTS. Some electrician calls them HOTS, others say ungrounded conductors. Each one is good for 2.25. Two of them, when we do our math, is 4.5 cubic inch. Two number 12 AWGs with neutrals, 2.25. Two of them, 4.5. We have two number 14 HOTS ungrounded conductors that has a 2 cubic inch rating from our table. Two of those, 4 cubic inch. We have two number 14 neutrals, same thing. When we do our math, 4 cubic inch. We have two number 12 equipment grounds and two number 14 equipment grounds. So we take the largest, it's 2.25, and we just 4 or less, we just count one by the count rules. So we come up with 2.25 and 0 for the rest of the equipment grounds. So the two cable clamps is 1. The two cable clamps will only count 1. We use the largest conductor always, so it's number 12 in this case. 2.25 times 1, 2.25. Now adding all those together, we come up with 21.5 cubic inch. So we reference our table 314.16b for and get in the cubic inch area because they're different size conductors made this up. And the 21.5 cubic inch would require a 4 11/16 by 1 1/4 square box. And that's exactly in the solution and the answer. That size box is required. And that's what our figure 12-12b is illustrating, how to calculate the size box based upon different size conductors.